Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Carl. Welcome to the bathroom. That means it's time for a shave. It is Saturday, 2 December. First shave of December. That means it's the first shave of December. I'm going to be using DE razor for this shave. I've got 2 days worth of growth. Got to get it off because I'm back to work tomorrow, and my bosses don't like me to look like a hobo. So anyway, you guys saw what I'm using, or at least part of it. PAA Bakelite Slant. This is my first use on this razor. I'm kind of excited. I do have a question though. All of those folks out there who use this, is that much blade overhang? Is that normal? Because it sure seems like an awful lot. The blade exposure, I'm not really worried about. It's in there pretty even. That's quite a bit of overhang. So hopefully I don't cut my face off with that. And for you, Dave Card, Oxblood. Punk rock days, I had boots this color as we were running around being young knuckleheads. All right, let's see. For the brush, Deluxe Vanderhagen boar. For the soap, Williams mug. A co-worker of mine, she graciously picked this up while she was out and about. She saw it, thought of me, and bought me two pucks. So I'm going to give this a run out today. This is the first use on this soap as well. I've actually got a couple of pucks sitting in the cabinet back there, but never used it. It kind of got buried. I've always been a little worried because everybody says it's a pain in the butt to lather. So I've always been kind of iffy about using it, but I'm going to give it a run out today. And the reason I'm going to give it a run out is because I saw a fellow YouTuber, a gentleman whose screen name is Red Island Shaver. The guy's name is Justin. He's a great straight shaver. You should go check out his channel. He is going to be part of the small channel Mafia shoutouts today. He's only got like 66 subscribers. Go check him out. He does great videos. I think you'll enjoy what he does. He actually showcased a video today using Williams mug based off of my Facebook post, because I posted that I had gotten the soap as a gift. And he shaved with it today, and he said his trick was to let it soak. He soaked it for 4 hours. I've only had this soaking for about an hour, so I'm going to see how it goes. We're going to whip it up in the Crown King scuttle. Computer's making noise in the other room. There you go. What else? What blade do I have in the razor, you say? Bam, Rapira. One of my go-to blades, especially for new razors. And we're going to see how this one goes. It's the first use on that. And for the post, the box of Williams said, for best use with Aquavelva. See if we can get that to focus in. So who am I to argue with the manufacturers? So we're going to use Aquavelva Blue as the after splash. Let's get going. I don't even know where to start because I don't know how this is going to work out. If it doesn't work out, I may get some cream like Arco. All right, so we got some bloom water. We'll just go ahead and rub that into the beard. I did a little face wash with the Barbasol, a little hot towel, a little soap, but since I've been flapping my yap here, probably pretty dried off. Just give it a shake because apparently the Williams mug loves water. And right away, I'm getting a bunch of just super bubbly proto snot. And so we're going to gather some of that up. I don't know, I'm kind of tempted just to pitch all that out. But I mean, it's just going everywhere. And for those of you guys who are new, not that I'm an expert by any means, and this is my first time on this soap, but you look at that lather, you see all those big airy bubbles that's in that stuff? You don't want that. Because as time goes by, those big bubbles burst, and your lather falls apart. It's no good. So we're going to see what I can whip up here, and it's just a mess. I will say, the scent on this lather, I've heard it for years since I started wet shaving. It smells like Pledge. I'm going to agree with that. I think Arco has a very similar scent, but it is a little more pleasant than this one. This is a good scent. It's not bad. So here we go. This is where we're at. I got a lot of peaks. Still got some big bubbles in there. So we're going to keep whipping it up. So yeah, let's see. 12-hour shift at work today. It wasn't bad. Not a bad deal. That's what I got to say. I've been found out. So this morning I woke up to a text from a buddy of mine that said, hey, let's get together and shave sometime. I was like, how random is that? And my first thought was, he smoked a lot of pot last night, because I still have friends who do that. But then I thought to myself, oh my gosh, what if he found my YouTube channel? Because I'm sure I've mentioned it before. Nobody knows I do this. Like, nobody in the real world, the non-cyber world, outside of, you know, my ex-girlfriend, nobody knows I make YouTube videos. So when he texted me that, my heart sank. I was like, oh my gosh, I've been found out. What am I going to do? Because I'm weird. I have a little bit of a neurosis. I like to keep my life very compartmentalized. My work friends don't meet my regular friends, and my regular friends don't meet my church friends, and my family doesn't meet anybody, right? Look at this lather. Ooh, it's nice. So anyway, so I texted him back, huh? What are you talking about? Just trying to be kind of clever. Look at all that lather. And he said, I found your YouTube channel. And I said, oh my goodness, what am I going to do? And he was cool about it. He wasn't giving me much grief, which was kind of nice. But, you know, he paid me some compliments, and he said he really enjoyed the channel, and said I made shaving look fun. So that was nice of him. The question is who all is he going to tell? And so through the course of me texting him at work today and laughing and joking, one of my coworkers asked me what's going on, and so I told him too. And he was super cool about it. He was kind of intrigued. I showed him the channel. And so there you go. I had 2 people in my real life know that I am a YouTube wet shaver. Very interesting. Okay, so off the bat, I've just got lather everywhere, which isn't unusual for me. But this is particularly messy. But look at that. It's a great lather. The question is did I beat it up enough to make it last? So let's find out. Rinse my hands off here. I am not going to be in a particular hurry with the shave because I want to see how good I did with it. It's great. It's very creamy, very peaky. Now I'm a little worried because I do feel the ever so slightest tingle. And if you've been watching lately, you have known or heard me say that I don't know what's going on, but I'm starting to have reactions to soaps. I'm hoping that's not the case with this one. Alright. But it doesn't, it looks like it's holding up pretty well. It may be thinning out just a touch. Alright, so far, my thoughts on the soap. I've been yapping for about 8 or 9 minutes, so it took me about 9 minutes to build just a stupid amount of lather. The question is, will it last? So far, it looks like it. I'm about a half a pass in with the grain with this razor, and it's comfortable in the hand. I like it. It's actually a little aggressive, which isn't a bad thing. The question, it's loud. I don't know if you guys can hear that over my yammering. It's very loud. Relatively aggressive. but I'm not having a super smooth shave. And I don't know if it's the blade or the soap. The fact that my pre-shave wasn't the greatest, you know. And I'm also, you know, it's been a relatively short time for me between shaves, so with my sensitive skin, maybe I'm just not ready for a shave of this aggressiveness yet. I don't know, it could be a couple of different things. It's not an unenjoyable shave by any means. Everything seems to be working very well. So Justin mentioned in his video today that Williams Mug is not the slickest soap in the world, and I can attest to that. There's a little bit of slickness on the back end, but not much. Yeah, that's a pretty pretty rough mustache shave right there. I just don't know what it is. I've heard some other guys say that this particular razor, when they've used it, it's been kind of hit or miss as far as the blades. Like blades that they typically have pretty good shaves with, didn't give them the greatest shaves. Just whipping it up a little bit. It's holding up pretty well. But they weren't getting the greatest shaves on that razor with blades that they traditionally had really good shaves with. So maybe that's what it is. I'm also gonna say it's part of my pre-shave wasn't very good. I didn't lather or wash my face really good. My beard was probably a little underhydrated because I took a while to build the lather and all that kind of stuff. But this lather is good. Look, peaks on peaks on peaks. It didn't fall apart. I made it through the first pass with no problem. I think I'll probably get the second pass and third pass with what's left in the bowl with no issues. It's a nice lather. Yeah, I like it. Justin, thanks for the tip about really soaking it. You know, Frank Stromberg also gave me a little grief and some advice about hydrating that soap before I used it, and seems to have done the trick. First attempt, and I've had a very successful experience lathering it up, so that's nice. I'm really starting to wonder if it's just the aggressiveness of this razor. Look, have you noticed? I am not shaving my chinny chin. The goat is coming back. Got to cover the double chins, and I am super stoked about that. Although, I was looking through some old pictures the other day. Man, my beard is gray. Getting old, man, it stinks. What you gonna do though? Alright, second pass is swimming along beautifully. I think the alum may have something to say after the shave. But I'm happy with it, man. I'm digging it. So aside from being found out and then confessing my YouTube ways to my coworker, I got nothing really much else to talk about. You know, it's been 2 days since I shaved last. Spent all of today at work, 12 hours. Yesterday I actually ended up calling off sick because overnight my back started spasming out pretty ridiculously, so I stayed home and was flat on my back all day yesterday and got some sleep and just rested it up. So I got really nothing to talk about. Let's see, I did the small channel Mafia shout out today. Talked about the shave. I got this lather. Okay. I'm sold on Williams mug, man. It's not bad stuff. Wasn't as scary as everybody made it out to be. All right, last pass. You know, I wanted to use my fancy honeycomb Vanillé bowl to build this lather, but I've still got about a thumbnail sized English. I make speaking English good. Dollop of the Phoenix and Bow Spitfire in there, so I didn't want to skew my lather building by mixing the two soaps. Speaking of lather building, that's what I was going to ask you guys. Any of y'all out there watching, members of Friendship Shaving Facebook group, or do you follow Mark Hutchins on YouTube? He's a shaver out of Australia, I believe. But in that Facebook group, they've been doing a little 1-minute lather challenge. And essentially the rules are: set up a camera, get your brush, get it soaked, get your soap of choice, get it bloomed or do whatever you need to do to get it going. Start the timer, build a lather, and then most people have been lathering in their hands. And see what kind of lather you can come up with in 60 seconds. Some of those guys are pretty good. Which brings me to my second small channel Mafia shout out of the shave. Probably going to get this all wrong. There Will Be Blood. I think that's it. There Will Be Blood Shaving, maybe? Don't quote me on that. I'm going to put the link in the bottom. But anyway, gentleman from across the pond, Straight Razor Shaves. He's a relatively new shaver. He's only got a handful of videos out. Go check out his channel as well. Once again, you can pop in and say I sent you, but these guys don't know me. Justin, Red Island Shaver, knows me. But other than that, just pop in, give them some hits, man. Hit like, hit subscribe if you like what they're doing. Just support each other in the shaving community, you know. More guys shaving. Ooh, this is going to be rough. I think I'm over shaving because I'm just talking. But anyway, more guys shaving. Maybe we can see some of the bigger shave companies jump back into the traditional shaving stuff, and maybe we can get some Gillette Fat Boy reissues or something like that, and they'll get, you know, do something for instead of those 5, 6, 10, 12 blade monstrosities that we all used to shave with and thought it was okay and thought we were getting good shaves. Let me get rinsed off here. So check out those guys. Like I said, we support each other. We have fun goofing off, shaving, flapping our yaps, doing whatever we do. But if we get out and support each other, maybe the interest will grow and the big companies will hop on board. And maybe we can get some cool new stuff from them. Let's see what the album says. I feel like I overshaved. And yeah, my neck is actually pretty pissed off at me right now. Got a little nick right there. Don't know where that came from. Mustache isn't super happy either. But what you gonna do? It was a good shave. Everything worked. I think that was all user error. But yeah, not bad. I think I'll be a little irritated in the morning. Okay, so let's see. Small Channel Mafia is done. Red Island Shaver, and There Will Be Blood Shaving, I think is what it is. Link in the bottom. Recap. I might as well do it on screen since we're here. I don't usually. Little Aquavelva. I don't know if it particularly pairs well because the lemon pledge scent of the Williams is pretty much gone by the third pass. You don't really smell much of it anymore. But you can't go wrong with Aquavelva. All right. Beautiful. PAA Bakelite Slant. Oxblood for all you old punkers. Nice shaver. A little different. I may have to use it a couple more times to really get a feel for it and decide whether I love it or it's just a kind of mediocre shaver. It's nice though. Williams mug, as you can see, it's starting to break down just a bit. But I could probably add some water to that and get another couple passes. Super happy with that soap. It was a great gift from a coworker. I'm glad she gave it to me. I will continue to use it in the future. That's what I got. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching, spending 25 minutes with me as I do a lot of this, a little bit of this. What you gonna do? Have a good night. I'm gonna finish cleaning up, get ready for bed, spend some time with your friends and family this weekend because that's the most important thing. God bless. Good night.